What is up, you guys? ShelbyKay here, and welcome back to my channel and welcome back to another video. I feel like it's been absolutely forever since I've just sat down and talked to the camera, not done a vlog. It just feels really good to be back at it. For today's video, I decided that as we are approaching the last part of the year, it's almost fall, I'm so excited. But as we're approaching the last part of the year, the last few months of the year, I thought it'd be kind of fun to sit down and kind of go over kind of what I want to get out of the rest of the year, things I want to work on, things I'm looking forward to, just kind of doing a little wrap up of kind of what I want to bring about for the rest of the year. I've split this video up into 3 different sections. The first section is going to be things I want to focus on, my set goals, the things that I want to achieve by the end of the year or do by the end of the year, and then my bucket list / things I'm looking forward to as we get into the last part of the year. So I'm just gonna go ahead and jump right into it. We're gonna start with things that I really want to focus on for the last few months of the year. The first thing that I really want to try to focus on for the last part of the year is my health and really establishing healthy habits. I've been really trying the last few months to start establishing healthy habits, kind of living more of a healthy lifestyle. I think I've mentioned it a little bit here and there, but I've been dealing with a lot of health stuff this last couple of years, but really this year too. And I'm finally kind of at this point where I am just trying everything I can to try to figure out why I'm so sick all the time, why I just constantly just do not feel well. So I'm really trying to just pretty much throw everything at the wall and see what sticks and what really helps with my whatever I have going on. I do have an autoimmune disorder. I have Hashimoto's disorder. I've just found out that I probably have like some hormonal issues on top of that. And I've been dealing with a lot this year. And so I've really started to try to focus more on my health. I've tried some new medications. I've stopped taking certain medications. I am trying to just exercise and move my body more. I'm really trying to clean up my diet and eat more of a healthy diet without restricting myself too much or without, doing a diet per se. I'm just really trying to focus on my physical health and developing those healthy habits. And already I have been really like focusing on this, I would say the last month to 6 weeks. And I am feeling so much better. I have so much more energy, even just from something as simple as, exercising 3 or 4 times a week, moving my body more, going on walks, things like that, drinking more water, eating out less, cooking more at home, eating more fruits, those kinds of things. As said, I stopped taking a certain medication and I feel absolutely great. I've still had a little bit of sickness here and there, but I definitely feel like I'm feeling a lot better, and I just really want to focus on that for the rest of the year and really kind of develop those healthy habits and hopefully, fingers crossed, kind of figure out what is causing me to feel so sick all the time and really kind of get it under control. And kind of to go along with that, I really want to focus on my confidence and my confidence specifically when it comes to my body. This year I've been dealing with a lot of like body image issues. I've never really dealt with that for a lot of my life, but the last few years I definitely have started to develop some of those issues, especially as I've gained weight with, just getting older in general, having Hashimoto's, getting pregnant, pandemic, all this stuff has really contributed to a lot of weight gain, and a lot of that has kind of made me a little bit less confident in myself. I think a lot too was just, I was so sick last year. I was dealing with a lot of depression issues the last few years, and I just kind of stopped really taking care of myself, I guess. And so I really want to focus on, being more confident in myself, embracing the body that I have now, really learning to love myself again, really learning to love how I look and love dressing myself up, that kind of stuff. So that's something else that kind of goes along with the health aspect and more of maybe a mental health aspect. I'm not looking to really lose weight or anything like that because I've found in the past that's not been a healthy mindset for me. It's more about you know, how I feel about myself, it's more about how I feel physically and then just how I feel about myself. And I have just noticed, especially over the last couple weeks, like I'm feeling my strength build up as I'm working out more. I'm just taking better care of like my hair, my skin, things like that. And that's really, really helping to kind of build my confidence back up. And so again, that's just something I really want to continue to work on. The next thing that I really want to work on in the coming months is my creativity and just doing things that I love, doing or expressing myself creatively, focusing on my art, my store, my videos, all that kind of stuff that just brings me so much joy. And hopefully eventually I can make it kind of make one of these things a reliable source of side income. When I am creative, that's when I feel the most fulfilled in my life. And I just kind of want to just encompass all of that. I really want to get back into uploading regularly. I really want to work on the content that I'm creating, create content that I absolutely love, stop worrying so much about making it absolutely perfect, and just really be creative. I don't know what else to really say. The last thing that I really want to focus on as we near the end of the year is to just kind of continue this new, I don't really want to call it a new lifestyle, but kind of this new outlook on how I want to live my life. Over the last year, pretty much since losing Avery, I have really kind of realized how much I want more of a slower paced, simple life. I used to be someone who was like, I gotta be go all the time. I've gotta just constantly be working on stuff. I've got to just be productive 100% of the time. I want to, you know, be out there traveling the world and, you know, just being busy all of the time and just living this perfect, picturesque life. And I've really started to realize that I don't genuinely want that. I really want more of a simple life. I want to be able to, I think I talked about this in a previous vlog, but I really want to be able to like have lazy days. I want to be able to, you know, go hang out with Mitch and his family. And not feel guilty about it or that I have to create content out of it. I want to do things strictly because I want to do them, because I get pleasure out of them, I feel fulfilled out of them, not because I'm trying to reach some milestone in my life or because I'm trying to reach some goal or attain some lifestyle that I see on social media that I really want. It's just not, I don't want to say I don't want those things, they're just less important, and I'm learning to really find peace and simplicity in life in the things I do, and try not to, because beforehand, and I think I've said this a couple times, I really want to do a whole video on this, but I would just stress myself out so much, and I would cause so much anxiety for myself because I was just pushing myself and burning myself out because I was trying to attain this certain lifestyle of this busybody, girl boss, work my butt off, you know, to make all this money. I don't know how to describe it. And there's nothing wrong with like wanting to be successful or wanting to, you know, do all these things. It's just I am learning to prioritize my mental health, my family, my friends, my creative projects, because I want to do them, not because I feel like it's expected of me, not because I feel like I have to achieve these things. Really taking a look at what's important for me, prioritizing what's important to me, and really just kind of finding peace and joy in the little moments, and really just creating more little moments in my life. Okay, now moving on to goals or things that I want to achieve by the end of the year. I only have a couple of things, and they're really minor things. They're really not major things. I've really, kind of going back to the last point, I've really started to learn that it's really hard for me to set hard goals for myself, because then I beat myself up really bad when I don't achieve them. I tend to set way too many goals, and I tend to set too many goals that are really work intensive, and that are really hard, not really hard to achieve, but that require a lot of work to achieve, and then I burn myself out because I can't get to every single one of them, and I try to focus on too many things at once. So I've really kind of narrowed down my goal setting to more of like to-dos or things I want to work on, but I do have 3 kind of set things I would like to have done by the end of the year. The next one is I want to get a new planner. I have been doing digital planning on my iPad as well as on just like Google Calendar and Google Tasks for most of this year, but I am just missing the paper planner. So I really want to find a planner that works for me and get back to using paper planner. I really want to set or kind of establish a set gym or workout routine. I feel like I'm really getting on this. Me and my best friend Tori, she's living with me temporarily, and we've been going to the gym at least 2 or 3 times a week, and if we don't go to the gym, we try to go for a walk or something. We're really trying to increase our movement, and we've been doing that consistently. We skipped a couple weeks, but I feel like we've been doing it pretty consistently for like the last 4 weeks or so. And then finally, I want to totally declutter my wardrobe, essentially with the whole body confidence thing that I'm trying to implement into my life. I only want pieces in my closet that make me feel confident, that I feel comfortable in, that I actually love to wear, that I wear all the time. I feel like a lot of my closet I wear a lot, but there are certain pieces where I'm like, oh, I just haven't figured out how to wear it yet. Or I put it on thinking I'm gonna absolutely love it, and then I just don't feel comfortable in it, or there's something about it that just I change immediately. So I really want to do just a big declutter of my wardrobe. I want to make a video about it where I just try on everything, you know, determine how I feel in it, and get rid of anything that doesn't just make me feel absolutely confident and happy and comfortable, and then hopefully replacing some of the pieces that I get rid of with things that I will actually wear and that I actually love. So now moving on to the fun part of the video, it is now time for the bucket list and things that I am looking forward to. I have a couple of trips planned. The first trip is actually in a couple of weeks. Me and Mitch are driving up to Seattle, Washington for my friend Taylor's wedding, and I'm a bridesmaid in the wedding, and we're gonna spend a little less than a week, about 5 or 6 days in Seattle, and it's gonna be absolutely beautiful. I'm so excited, and I haven't been to Seattle. I've been to Seattle once in my life, but I don't really remember much about it, so I'm really excited to go do that. And then in October for my birthday, we are actually, my mom, my sisters, my best friend, my sister, future sister-in-law, and a couple of my sister's friends we're all going to be going to Disneyland for my birthday. I'm going to LA. We're going to do 1 day in Disney, 1 day in California Adventure, and then I think the 3rd day we're going to do Santa Monica. And I'm really excited for that. I absolutely love Disneyland, and I'm just really excited to go during Halloween time because I've never been during Halloween time. It's my favorite time of year. So I'm really excited for that. And then actually while we are in LA, my sister got me tickets to see Kelsey Ballerini, who is one of my all-time favorite music artists, and I'm so excited for that. This year has been such a fun year for concerts. This is a side note, but I have seen almost all of my like top favorite artists. Me and Tori went and saw Halsey, which I think I put in a vlog previous to this video. I went and just saw Cole Swindell a couple of months ago, and now we get to see Kelsey Ballerini, and I'm over the moon. I'm excited. So definitely looking forward to that. The other thing I'm just kind of looking forward to is to continue wedding planning. We're not doing anything too crazy yet just because we are waiting till 2024 to get married, but I'm having a lot of fun just kind of planning everything and looking into resorts because we're gonna do a destination wedding and just, yeah, kind of doing the beginning stages. So I'm really looking forward to more of that. And then my final thing that I really want to do by the end of the year and I'm really looking forward to is finally launching my Etsy store. So far I've been doing all of my art stuff and all of my creative projects just through Instagram and then through family and friends, and I really want to launch an Etsy store with some of the products that I'm coming up with and some of my designs and stuff like that, and I just think it's gonna be really fun and a really fun project to take into the rest of the year. So that is everything that I kind of want to focus on or work on or achieve by the end of the year. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know down in the comments below, what are you guys looking forward to for the end of the year? What are some of your goals, things you want to focus on, all of that great stuff. If you guys are not already subscribed, please be sure to hit that subscribe button down below so you don't miss any of my future uploads. Also be sure to check out my Instagram and my TikTok, which will be linked down below, as well as my Moonspace design drawing store, which will also be linked down below. As always, I appreciate you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you all in my next video. Bye guys.